Think you know your own body? I bet you don't. Let's see if you can ace this ultimate anatomy challenge. Round 1, the 50-50, 2 propositions for each question. Here is number 1. Which chamber of the heart is responsible for pumping oxygen-rich blood to the entire body? A. Left ventricle. B. Left atrium. The correct option was A. Left ventricle. The left ventricle has the thickest muscular wall to pump blood into the high-pressure systemic circulation. Here is question 2. What are the tiny, microscopic air sacs in the lungs where oxygen enters the blood? A. Larynx. B. Alveoli. The answer was B. Alveoli. Alveoli act as the interface between the respiratory system and the bloodstream. Let's move on to question 3. Which organ functions as both a digestive organ and an endocrine gland producing insulin? A. Kidney. B. Pancreas. B is the right answer, pancreas. The pancreas secretes digestive enzymes into the gut and hormones like insulin into the blood. Coming up is number 4. What type of connective tissue specifically attaches muscle to bone? A. Tendon. B. Meniscus. The correct answer was A. Tendon. Tendons transfer the force produced by muscle contraction to the bone to create movement. Get ready for number 5. Where is the stapes, or stirrup, the smallest bone in the human body, located? A. Middle ear. B. Little toe. It's A. Middle ear. The stapes is one of 3 ossicles in the middle ear that transmit sound vibrations. Here comes question 6. Which part of the brain is primarily responsible for muscle coordination and balance? A. Cerebellum. B. Frontal lobe. Correct answer, A. It is cerebellum. Located at the back of the brain, the cerebellum fine-tunes motor movements. Question 7. Which pigment is produced by special cells to protect the skin from UV radiation? A. Collagen. B. Melanin. It was B. Melanin. Melanocytes produce melanin, which absorbs harmful ultraviolet rays. Now for question 8. What is the name of the first section of the small intestine immediately following the stomach? A. Duodenum. B. Rectum. The solution was A. Duodenum. The duodenum receives partially digested food from the stomach and prepares it for absorption. On to question 9. Which blood type is known as the universal donor for red blood cell transfusions? A. Type A negative. B. Type O negative. The solution is indeed B. Type O negative. O negative blood lacks A, B, and Rh antigens, making it safe for most recipients. Question 10. Last one for the 50-50 round. What is the transparent front part of the eye that covers the iris and pupil? A. Cornea. B. Retina. You should have picked A. Cornea. The cornea acts as the eye's outermost lens and provides most of the focusing power. I hope you racked up maximum points on this first round. Before we jump into round 2, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next quizzes. Alright, let's get going. Round 2, the 4 options. Round 2, the 4-option round. 10 questions, 4 propositions. Question 11. What is the main artery that carries oxygenated blood away from the heart to the rest of the body? A. Aorta. B. Jugular. C. Vena cava. D. Carotid. The right choice was A. Aorta. The aorta originates from the left ventricle and is the largest artery in the body. Time for question 12. Which cell organelle is often called the powerhouse because it generates energy? A. Mitochondria. B. Ribosome. C. Golgi apparatus. D. Nucleus. It's A. Mitochondria. Mitochondria generate adenosine triphosphate ATP, the cell's main energy source. Moving right along to 13. Which small gland at the base of the brain controls the function of many other endocrine glands? A. Thyroid. B. Pituitary. C. Adrenal. D. Thymus. The right choice was B. Pituitary. The pituitary gland releases hormones that regulate growth, blood pressure, and reproduction. Let's look at number 14. What flap of tissue closes over the trachea when swallowing to prevent choking? A. Uvula. B. Tonsil. C. Epiglottis. D. Palate. The answer was C. Epiglottis. The epiglottis acts as a switch between the larynx, air, and the esophagus, food. We continue with question 15. What is the name of the longest and widest single nerve in the human body? A. Ulnar nerve. B. Vagus nerve. C. Optic nerve. D. Sciatic nerve. Sciatic nerve. The sciatic nerve runs from the lower back down through the hips and buttocks and down each leg. Next up, question 16. Which organ acts as a blood filter and plays a key role in the immune system by recycling old RBCs? A. Spleen. B. Bladder. C. Appendix. D. Stomach. Correct answer A. It is spleen. The spleen removes old red blood cells and holds a reserve of blood. Number 17 is waiting for you. One is the hardest biological substance found in the human body. A. Tooth enamel. B. Femur bone. C. Skull. D. Keratin. The correct answer was A. Tooth enamel. Tooth enamel is highly mineralized and harder than bone. Let's see question 18. Which lobe of the brain is primarily dedicated to processing visual information? A. Temporal. B. Occipital. C. Frontal. D. Parietal. You should have picked B. Occipital. The occipital lobe is located at the very back of the skull. Question 19 is up next. Which enzyme found in saliva initiates the breakdown of starches into sugars? A. Amylase. B. Pepsin. C. Lipase. D. Trypsin. A is the right answer. Amylase. Amylase begins the chemical process of digestion before food even reaches the stomach. Question 20. Last question with options. To which flat bone in the center of the chest do the ribs attach anteriorly? A. Scapula. B. Clavicle. C. Sternum. D. Vertebrae. The solution was C. Sternum. The sternum or breastbone forms the front center of the rib cage. How did you handle those multiple choice questions? Let me know in the comments if you managed to get a perfect score on round 2. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you never miss a quiz. Now, get ready. It's time for the third round. Round 3 is the blind round. No options. Question 21. What is the fundamental cellular unit of the nervous system? It was neuron. Neurons transmit information via electrical and chemical signals. Question number 22. What spongy tissue inside bones produces new blood cells? The correct answer is bone marrow. Bone marrow contains stem cells that develop into red blood cells, white blood cells, or platelets. Number 23. What is the anatomical name for the voice box? The answer is simply larynx. The larynx houses the vocal cords and manipulates pitch and volume. Moving to number 24. What are the microscopic blood vessels where nutrient exchange occurs? We were looking for capillaries. Capillaries are only one cell thick, allowing substances to pass easily to tissues. Check out question 25. Which butterfly-shaped gland in the neck regulates metabolism? Here's the answer: thyroid. The thyroid produces hormones that influence metabolic rate and protein synthesis. Get ready for number 26. What fibrous connective tissue connects two bones at a joint? Correct response: ligament. Ligaments stabilize joints. Tendons connect muscle to bone. We continue with question 27. What is the yellowish liquid component of blood that holds blood cells in suspension? The solution is plasma. Plasma makes up about 55% of the body's total blood volume. Question number 28. What wave-like muscle contractions move food through the digestive tract? The response is peristalsis. Peristalsis forces food down the esophagus and through the intestines. Moving to number 29. Which spiral snail shell-shaped part of the inner ear is responsible for hearing? The answer to find was cochlea. The cochlea contains hair cells that convert sound vibrations into nerve impulses. The grand finale, question 30. What structural protein is the key material making up human hair and nails? The answer is keratin. Keratin is a tough, fibrous protein that protects epithelial cells from damage. The quiz is officially over. Did you manage to beat the blind round? Drop your total score in the comments. Let's see who the real champions are. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to catch all our future videos here on Quiz for Champions. See you soon!